Welcome back to the Circuit Gilles-Villeneuve, where Stroll, Latifi and Villeneuve, both Jacques and Gilles, are the 4 Canadian point scorers in the past. Who's going to come out on top today at this favourite of the F1 calendar? It's the Canadian Grand Prix. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Norris, Verstappen, Piastri, Lawson, and Isaac Hadjar, Albon, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, and Stroll, Colapinto, Bortoletto, Pierre Gasly, and Nico Hülkenberg. Behrman and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Gnomes. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. What a track this is. And what a challenge for the drivers this weekend. Long straights, heavy braking zones, and a very green surface to start with.
This happens to be one of the drivers' favourites. It is a low downforce circuit that is fast and flowing, but it is also demanding on the brakes. And be careful, because let's not forget the wall of champions that catches out so many.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Available on the MFD. Okay, good work. Great pass. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
That's what it is. We're just too slow, so it's impossible to keep them behind.
And extending his already record-breaking winning record, it's Lewis Hamilton to the line for victory.
There was never a moment of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton, with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory. And with that, we wrap up